So, gentlemen, let's be honest for a moment. As we grow older, we start paying more attention to things like our heart, our joints, our memory. But there's one part of the body that often gets left behind. Not because it's not important, but because no one ever taught us how to care for it properly, or worse, because we were told to stay silent about it. You've lived through decades of change, raised families, built careers, survived losses, celebrated love. But how often have you stopped and said, how's my body really doing down there? This isn't about shame. This is about dignity. About staying comfortable, healthy, and quietly confident in your own skin. Because real strength isn't just in how we stand, but in how we care for ourselves. When no one's watching. So if you've ever felt discomfort and brushed it off, or wondered if what you're feeling is just part of getting old, this video is for you. In just a few minutes, we're going to talk honestly and respectfully about something every man deserves to know. 7 simple daily rules to care for your penis after 60. They're not complicated. They're not embarrassing, but they might just change how you feel about yourself every single day. Rule number 1. Keep it clean. Not squeaky. It's not a battle zone. It's a garden. Treat it gently. Let's face it, gentlemen, when we were younger, we could get away with anything. We could roll in the mud, skip a shower or two, and everything still somehow bounced back. But once we hit our 60s and beyond, the body starts requesting a bit more finesse. And yes, that includes your gentleman downstairs. Now, when we say keep it clean, we don't mean pressure washing. It's like a greasy car engine. The skin around your penis and scrotum is delicate like fine silk, not battle-hardened leather. Using harsh soaps, deodorants, or scrubbing like you're trying to remove paint, that's a shortcut to dryness, irritation, and sometimes a rather awkward rash you won't want to explain at bingo night. So why does cleaning properly matter more as you age? Well, for starters, the immune system slows down a little. That means minor infections that once healed overnight can now become annoying, persistent guests. Add in a little extra skin oil, the occasional leak, and a warm, moist environment from tight underwear or long hours sitting, and you've got a recipe for trouble. Ever heard of balanitis? It's not the name of a Roman general. It's an inflammation that often stems from poor hygiene or overwashing. Redness, swelling, pain. It's not something you want to be Googling at 2 a.m. So, how do we clean properly? Step 1. Warm water. That's it. If you've got sensitive skin or are uncircumcised, warm water alone is your best friend. Gently pull back the foreskin if you have one and rinse. No need for lava soap. Step 2. If you must use soap, go for something mild, fragrance-free, and designed for sensitive areas. Think baby wash, not car shampoo. Step 3. Rinse thoroughly. Soap residue causes more harm than dirt. Step 4. Pat dry gently with a clean towel. Not the one you've used to wipe down your dog. Not the one from the floor. Yes, this matters. And one more thing, clean doesn't mean antiseptic. It means balanced. Too much cleaning strips away natural oils that protect the skin. Think of it like pruning a bonsai. Do it with care. To take away your penis deserves VIP treatment. Not because it's vain, because it's been with you through every stage of life. It's part of you. It deserves more than a rinse and go. Taking a few extra moments each day isn't just about hygiene. It's about respect, self-respect, and hey, if you ever feel a little silly taking such gentle care of your privates, just imagine your penis tipping a little hat and saying, "Cheers, mate. About time." Rule number 2. Dry then dress. Moisture is lovely in a cake, not in your pants. Now, let's talk about something most gentlemen don't think twice about. Drying off. You step out of the shower. Maybe give your arms a swipe with the towel. Do a quick spin dry move for the legs and toss on your clothes. Job done, right? Not quite. Because if you're not properly drying your groin area, you're not just skipping a step. You might be inviting discomfort. odor, or even infection into your trousers. Here's the truth. Moisture trapped in warm, covered areas becomes a playground for bacteria and fungus. It's like leaving wet laundry in a plastic bag all day. At first, it's damp. By evening, it smells like a forgotten sock in a gym locker. And the same thing can happen down there. As we age, the skin becomes thinner and slower to heal. That means a bit of trapped moisture around the penis or under the foreskin can lead to itching, redness, or a nasty fungal infection. You know, that musty smell or sticky feeling after a hot afternoon walk. That's your body waving a little red flag and whispering, please, just a bit of air next time. So, how do we dry properly? 1. Pat, don't rub. Rubbing like you're polishing. A bowling ball? Not helpful. That tender skin needs kindness. Use a clean towel and gently pat the area dry, especially under the foreskin if you have one, and in the folds where the scrotum meets the thigh. Yes, go there. Be thorough. 2. Let it breathe. If you've got a few spare minutes after showering, just stand, air dry, stretch, maybe hum a tune. Your bitch will thank you. 5 minutes of fresh air can prevent 5 days of irritation. 3. Mind the towel. Don't use the same towel for days. Old, damp towels can harbor bacteria. Use a fresh one every few days, and for heaven's sake, keep it yours. No sharing with pets or grandchildren. 4. Consider a gentle powder if needed. If you're prone to sweating or live in a humid place, a light dusting of non-talc, unscented body powder, or something like cornstarch-based powder can help. But don't cake it on like flour on fish. Just a touch to keep things dry. Why does this matter? Because chafing, rashes, and yeast infections aren't just things women deal with. We've all had that awkward walk where something's not quite right between our legs, but we smile through the barbecue or the train ride like everything's fine. Drying properly helps you avoid that. It keeps your skin intact, prevents infections, and perhaps most importantly, restores that little spring in your step. The takeaway: don't need a personal butler with a gold-plated towel. You just need 30 extra seconds and a little attention. The detail. Remember, your comfort begins after the shower, not during it. Dressing while still damp is like putting on socks over wet feet. Nobody wants that. So next time you're drying off, give your crown jewels the gentle care they deserve. You've kept them covered for decades now. Let them breathe. And who knows? Maybe they'll breathe a little sigh of relief too. If you found this video meaningful, don't forget to subscribe and join our community where we celebrate life's later chapters with heart, humor, and hope. Rule number 3. Choose your armor wisely. Your underwear should protect you, not punish you. Gentlemen, let's talk about your underpants. Yes, those loyal, stretchy companions you put on every single morning without a second thought. Just like shoes that don't fit or glasses with the wrong prescription, the wrong underwear can ruin your day before it even begins. Think about it. This is the fabric that cradles one of your most precious assets for 10 to 14 hours every single day. That's more commitment than some marriages. And yet, many men over 60 are still wearing the same old tighty-whities they bought in the late 90s. If they've got more holes than a fishing net or a waistband looser than your neighbor's. Morals: it's time to let go. Why underwear matters more as we age. As we get older, a few things change downstairs. The skin becomes more delicate. Testicles may hang a little lower, gravity's gentle joke, and circulation isn't quite what it used to be. That means the wrong pair of pants, too tight, too rough, too synthetic, can lead to chafing, pinching, sweat buildup, and even nerve discomfort. It's not vanity, it's biology. And let's not forget our old enemy, fungal infections. Tight, non-breathable fabrics trap moisture, creating a warm, dark little sauna where bacteria and yeast throw a private party. You wouldn't wear the same socks for a week, right? Your bits deserve the same level of respect. So what should you wear? 1. Go breathable. Cotton is your best friend. Soft, breathable, absorbent. Bamboo fabrics are lovely, too gentle on skin, eco-friendly, and far less likely to cause friction. Avoid thick synthetics unless you are planning to run a marathon. And if you are, good on you. 2. The right fit, not a vice grip. Your underwear should support, not suffocate. Boxer briefs are often the golden middle ground. Gentle hug, no flop, no squeeze. Avoid anything that leaves red marks on your thighs or waistband. That's your body whispering, please mate, have mercy. 3. Freshness matters. Change daily. Twice if you're sweating. And retire pairs that have seen too many birthdays. If the elastic's gone, or they smell like granddad's attic even. After a wash, it's time to say goodbye. 4. Let your jewels breathe at night. Consider going commando. In bed or wearing loose cotton shorts. Your testicles aren't ornaments. They need ventilation to stay healthy. Literally, a cooler temperature helps regulate function and reduces risk of irritation. The takeaway: choosing the right underwear isn't about being fashionable. It's about being functional and kind to your future self. Comfort brings confidence, and confidence starts in the smallest decisions. So the next time you're in the store, don't just grab a multi-pack and hope for the best. Take your time. Feel the fabric. Stretch the waistband. Imagine your gentleman bits giving you a standing ovation because your underwear is the first. Hug your body gets every day. Make it a good one. Rule number 4. Mind the skin down there. The older we get, the more our skin whispers, so we best start listening. Skin. It's our biggest organ, our lifelong cloak, the brave armor that's weathered sun, rain, and razor blades for decades. But the skin down there? That's a more delicate affair. And as the years pile on, so does the need for a little extra TLC in that particular POSTCODE. It's not about vanity. It's about comfort, confidence, and preventing discomfort before it ever starts. C. The skin around the penis and scrotum is thinner, more sensitive, and more reactive than most other parts of the body. In our younger days, maybe we could throw on any soap, skip lotion, or live through a week of sweaty trousers without so much as a twitch. But now, one careless day, and suddenly you're scratching at dinner like a confused Labrador. So, what's happening? As we age, our skin loses collagen and elasticity. It becomes drier, more prone to irritation, and slower to heal. Add in years of friction, shaving, perhaps a few surgical scars or medical treatments, and this area becomes, well, high maintenance. What might feel like a minor itch or a little dryness could actually be a sign of eczema, contact dermatitis, or a yeast. Imbalance and ignoring it only makes it worse. You don't want to end up in your doctor's office explaining why your undercarriage looks like a map of cracked desert soil. Here's what to do, gents. 1. Gentle cleanser only. No bar soap. Bar soap strips the skin of natural oils. Down there, it's like using sandpaper on silk. Use a fragrance-free, pH balanced wash, ideally one designed for sensitive skin or intimate areas. And no, your wife's lavender body scrub doesn't count. 2. Moisturize, but choose wisely. Yes, real men moisturize, especially where it counts. A thin layer of fragrance-free, non-comedogenic lotion can do wonders. If you're prone to sweating, opt for something light like aloe gel or a water-based formula. Heavy creams can trap heat and create a swampy situation. 3. No scratching. Serious line, no, it itches sometimes. But scratching invites infection, breaks skin, and risks a bacteria festival. Instead, cool the area with a damp cloth, pat dry, and moisturize. If the irritation persists, see a doctor. No shame in that. 4. Mind your grooming tools. If you trim your pubic hair, keep your razor clean and dry. Avoid sharing clippers. Yes, even with your son or brother, just don't. And never dry shave. That's a guaranteed ticket to razor burn. City. 5. Regular skin checks. Take a look down there now and then. If you see any new bumps, color changes, dry patches, or spots that don't heal get them checked. It's not paranoia. It's proactive care. The takeaway: wouldn't wash a vintage car with a broom. So don't treat your gentleman parts like they're made of leather and steel. That skin is your legacy. It's part of the whole story of you. And a bit of daily care isn't over the top, it's respect. For your body, your comfort, and yes, for anyone lucky enough to see you in your birthday suit. So be kind to the skin you're in, especially the skin that's carried you through life's most tender, awkward, and glorious moments. Rule number 5. Keep things moving. A man's confidence doesn't live in his chest. It lives in his circulation. Let's not beat around the bush. Blood flow is everything. It powers our thoughts, fuels our muscles, warms our fingers and toes. And yes, it's the very magic that keeps things lively below the belt. The penis, after all, is not just a passenger in your trousers. It's a vascular masterpiece. It runs on blood, just like your heart. And as we grow older, our blood flow tends to slow down a bit. Maybe the engine still starts, but it's not exactly a Formula One performance anymore. That's normal. But here's the good news. You can do something about it. You see, keeping things moving is about more than intimacy. It's about staying healthy, proud, and feeling like yourself. It's about knowing that your body still responds when you call upon it, that your manhood hasn't gone on a permanent holiday just because your knees squeak when you stand. Why does blood flow decline with age? There are a few culprits: stiffening, arteries, higher cholesterol, lack of regular movement, diabetes, or high blood pressure. Few medications that trade circulation for other benefits. All of these can cause reduced erections, numbness, tingling, or simply a sense that things are quieter down there. But your penis is like a bicycle. The more often it's used, the better it works. So how do we keep things moving? 1. Move your body daily, gently but consistently. You don't need to become a marathon runner, but a 20-minute walk, a gentle stretch, or even light dancing in the kitchen can help. Movement improves circulation not just to your heart, but to all the vital areas. 2. Eat for your veins. Foods that support blood vessels include leafy greens, beets, nuts, salmon, and dark chocolate. Yes, a treat with benefits. These help keep arteries supple and blood flowing smoothly. Try to reduce processed sugar and excessive alcohol. They slow everything down, including your mojo. 3. Breathe better. Shallow breathing from stress can actually reduce oxygen delivery to your lower regions. Take slow, deep breaths through the day. You'll feel calmer, and your body will thank you from head to, well, 4. Talk to your doctor about some medications for blood pressure. Depression or prostate issues may reduce blood flow to the penis. Don't stop them on your own, but talk openly with your doctor. There might be alternatives. 5. Use it or lose it. Let's be honest. Stimulation, even without intercourse, keeps nerves and vessels in good shape. Gentle touch, massage, and intimacy, even solo, are all part of the maintenance. There's no shame in self-care. The takeaway: staying active isn't just about heart health, it's about dignity, pleasure, and staying connected to your body. When your circulation flows freely, so does your energy, your confidence, and your sense of vitality. Because being a man isn't about performance, it's about presence. And presence begins with paying attention to the little signals your body sends. So keep moving, walk a little more, laugh a little louder, and never forget, you're still very much alive below the belt. Just give it a chance to prove it. Rule number 6. Listen when something feels off. Pain is not weakness leaving the body. Sometimes it's your body sending a polite warning before it starts shouting. Let's start with a truth many men know, but often ignore. We're masters of the "I'll be fine" approach. A little ache? Ignore it. A funny smell? Probably the soap. A twinge when we pee? Must have been the spicy curry. We convince ourselves that it's temporary, that it'll go away on its own, Or worse, we fear the answer might be serious, so we choose silence. But here's the thing, your penis has no interest in drama. It just wants to be heard. And when something down there doesn't feel right, it's not an insult to your manhood. It's a signal from your body asking for a bit of help. Maybe it's burning during urination. Maybe the tit feels a little sore. Perhaps there's a new lump, unusual discharge, or the color just seems off. These aren't random quirks. These are the body's version of a tap on the shoulder. Ignoring symptoms isn't bravery. It's gambling with comfort, confidence, and future health. So what can these signs mean? A burning sensation could be a urinary tract infection, inflammation, or even a sexually transmitted infection. Yes, those still matter past 60. A small sore might be a fungal infection or a skin condition like lichen sclerosis. A bent erection could indicate Peyronie's disease, which is treatable, but not if you wait 2 years. Pain during intimacy might be from dryness, thinning skin, or even nerve sensitivity from diabetes or circulation issues. None of these symptoms mean the end of joy, pleasure, or confidence, but they do mean it's time to talk to your doctor. How to handle this with calm and clarity. 1. Notice. Don't panic. Your body changes over time. Some things are minor, some need care. Keep a gentle eye, take note of changes, but don't immediately jump to worst case scenarios. 2. Keep track of symptoms, write it down. When did it start? How often does it happen? And does anything make it better or worse? You'll be giving your doctor a helpful map, not just a vague something feels odd. 3. Choose comfort over embarrassment. Medical professionals have seen it all. Your doctor is not judging your choices or your body. You won't surprise them, and you're not the first man to say, this is a bit awkward. 4. Act early. Almost every condition from minor infections to early signs of cancer is easier to treat when caught early. That's not fear, it's freedom. Imagine having it sorted in days instead of suffering for months. The takeaway: your body isn't betraying you when something feels off. It's inviting you to protect it. Listening is an act of strength. It means you care enough to stay in the game, to stay comfortable, healthy, and ready for life's next chapter. Don't let pride drown out your intuition. If your elbow ached for a week, you'd mention it. So if something's up with your privates, say something. Do something. That's not weakness. That's wisdom. Rule number 7. Celebrate your manhood. Don't hide it. Growing older doesn't make you less of a man. It just makes you a wiser one with better stories. Let's take a moment to really feel this. You've carried your manhood with you for decades. Through boyhood shyness, teenage discovery, adult pride, heartbreak, joy, and quiet moments of doubt. It's been with you through long relationships, new loves, awkward conversations, and maybe some hospital visits too. And now, in this chapter of life, it deserves not shame, not silence, but celebration. You see, the world can be strangely quiet about older men and their private parts. We talk about prostates, sure, erectile function sometimes, but no one reminds us that there's still room for dignity, delight, and even pleasure. No one says, hey, just because you're 65 doesn't mean your manhood is expired. Well, let me say it for you. You're still a man, entirely, beautifully, and you deserve to feel it. So what does it mean to celebrate your manhood? It's not about being boastful or inappropriate. It's about reclaiming the quiet pride of caring for yourself fully. It means recognizing that you still have desires. Even if they express themselves differently, you can still feel connected to your body, not just live inside it. You're allowed to look at your reflection and feel good, not just functional. It's remembering that touch isn't only for youth, and that closeness, connection, and sensuality don't retire when you do. They evolve. They deepen. They become more about presence and less about performance. Here's how to begin. Celebrating again. 1. Reconnect with your body. Instead of treating your private parts like a distant neighbor, treat them like an old friend. Clean with care. Explore. without judgment and touch with intention. You're not inspecting, you're honoring. Point 2. Choose clothes that feel good. Yes, comfort matters, but so does dignity. Soft fabrics, a good fit, and underwear that makes you feel neat and confident changes how you carry yourself, and that changes how others see you too. 3. Speak with humor and honesty, whether it's with a partner, a friend, or even your doctor. Share the odd stories, the misfires, the small victories. Talking removes the fear. Laughing gives it meaning. Point 4. Intimacy isn't over. It's just different, slower, deeper, more tender. Don't compare your experiences now to those of your 20s. That's like comparing a fine whiskey to a shot of tequila. One burns quick. The other warms you to the core. 5. Pass on the courage. Have a son, nephew, or younger friend. Share your lessons, not just about work or cars, but about how to care for themselves as men. Imagine what we could change if more men grew up unafraid to be gentle with themselves. The takeaway: celebrating your manhood isn't about defiance. It's about gratitude. It's about choosing pride over silence, connection over isolation, and self-care over self-neglect. You are not invisible. You are not finished. You are still entirely worthy of comfort, confidence, and joy. Let your laughter echo. Let your spirit glow. And let your body, yes, all of it, be loved, cared for, and celebrated. Because growing older isn't the end of your manhood. It's the beginning of understanding it fully. And there we have it. Dear gentlemen, 7 heartfelt, no nonsense, and slightly cheeky rules to help you care for one of the most important parts of your life. And Body Dot, it's not about perfection. It's about paying attention, showing a little love, and remembering that looking after yourself, all of yourself, is not just practical. It's powerful. Your manhood isn't something to ignore or apologize for. It's part of your story. A story still unfolding. A story worth honoring with care, confidence, and a little humor along the way. So if this message spoke to you or made you smile, nod, or think, don't keep it to yourself. Tap that subscribe button to join our growing circle of wise, wonderful men who believe that age should never steal our dignity. Hit like if you believe self-care isn't just for the young, it's for the brave. Leave a comment if you've got a story, a thought, or even a joke to share. We love to hear it. And please share this video with someone who needs a gentle nudge, a good laugh, or just a reminder that they still matter. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you for watching. Thank you for caring. And thank you for being a man who still chooses to grow. Until next time, stay healthy, stay kind, and never stop celebrating yourself. We'll see you again soon.